Good morning, students. I'm Dr. Indira, dealing the course Probiotics and Functional Foods. Previously, we have seen Module 1, Unit 1, that is the probiotics and probiotic organisms. Now, Module 1, Unit 2, that is health benefits associated with probiotics. So, this provides knowledge on probiotics and prebiotics used in food products, enables the students to analyze different microorganisms as starter cultures for the development of food products, and also biopreservatives usage in the control of food spoilage, and enlightens the novel strategies for controlling the foodborne agents. So this is the description. Now come to the topic, that is introduction to prebiotics. So, what are probiotics? Probiotics are nothing but live microorganisms. When administered in the host, they count for health benefits. Whereas prebiotics, they are different. So, prebiotics are the non-living substances, activates the growth of the probiotic organisms and produces various bioactive compounds. Those are called postbiotics. Okay. So, now we'll see the prebiotics. So prebiotics are a type of specialized plant fiber that feed the microbes in the gut system and stimulate the growth of healthy bacteria. So generally they are found in fruits and vegetables, contain complex carbohydrates like fiber and starch. And these carbohydrates cannot be digested by your body, so they bypass the digestive system and travel to your colon, where your gut microorganisms metabolize and ferment these prebiotics. So these are the various prebiotic foods: mushrooms, artichoke, onions, asparagus, cabbage, apples, watermelon, white peaches, grapefruit, bananas, chickpeas, wheat pasta, and then red kidney beans, oats, and wheat bread. So all these comes under the prebiotic food material. When probiotics are broken down, it creates different short chain fatty acids. These short chain fatty acids improve your metabolic and overall health and provides energy to your colon cells, produces necessary mucus, and reduces the inflammation and promotes the immunity. So they acts as a fertilizer to help the good bacteria to grow in the gut system. So these are the various uh, prebiotics. So these prebiotics acts as a food material for probiotics, and those probiotics produce the postbiotics. This is the link between probiotics, prebiotics, and postbiotics. So these prebiotics, if you see, they affect the host microbiome, easily fermentable, selectively utilized by the host microorganisms. And because of this, they produce ELAs and PUFAs, oligosaccharides including GOS, MOS, and XOS, that is the xylo-oligosaccharides, human milk oligosaccharides, phenolics, and phytochemicals. So all these comes under the prebiotic category. If you see various prebiotic foods under vegetables, all these are the various vegetables: mushrooms, Jerusalem artichokes, chicory garlic, onions, spring onions, asparagus, beetroot, green peas, fennel, snow peas, cabbage, dandelion greens, burdock, eggplant. Whereas come to the legumes, chickpeas, lentils, red kidney beans, baked beans, and then come to the fruits: nectarines, white peaches, persimmons, watermelon, grapefruit, pomegranate, dried fruit, apples, and bananas. And whole grains and other products also comes under the prebiotic food. They are barley, rye, wheat, oats, wheat bran, couscous, cocoa, and flax seed. And postbiotics. So already we discussed about the probiotics, prebiotics, and postbiotics. So these are the different byproducts made by the probiotics when they feed on the prebiotics. These compounds are responsible for health benefits associated with the probiotics. They are nothing but short-chain fatty acids. These are the well-known postbiotics. And those postbiotics of short-chain fatty acids are acetate, propionate, and butyrate. Acetate, most abundant in our gut and plays a role in the appetite and weight regulation. So this short-chain fatty acid feeds and nourishes other bacterial species in our gut and produces other postbiotics. Propionate, this is linked with the reducing the inflammation in our gut, lowers the blood sugar levels and appetite control. And butyrate, so this is a fuel source for cells lining our gut to keep them happy, healthy, and gut lining strong. Prevents harmful toxins from entering our bloodstream and triggers certain health conditions. Butyrate also activates the production of peptide regulating hormones. See here, these are the prebiotics, nothing but dietary fibers that feed the good bacteria, nothing but the probiotics. So, like probiotics are live beneficial bacteria in your gut system. So, these probiotics consumes the prebiotics and produces the postbiotics. Postbiotics are nothing but metabolites produced by good bacteria. What is the difference between prebiotics and probiotics? Both prebiotics and probiotics support healthy bacteria and organisms in your gut, aiding digestion, but they help in different ways. Probiotics are live microorganisms, typically certain strains of bacteria and yeast found in certain foods, and actually add to the number of microbes already living in your gut. Whereas prebiotics are not living organisms, they are naturally occurring in food components. They serve as a source of food for the probiotics to grow. So probiotics actually need prebiotics in order to work effectively to improve and maintain your gut health. So these are the prebiotics and these are the probiotic food products contains good bacteria. So next, another term that is the symbiotics. If you combine this prebiotics and probiotics, then that product is called as symbiotics. What are the benefits of these prebiotics? So a lot of benefits are there. One is improves the digestion and metabolism, help regulate bowel movements, improve calcium absorption and increase bone density, regulate blood sugar and insulin resistance, stimulate the production of hormones that aid in appetite suppression, lower inflammation in the body, strengthen the immune system, help balance and maintain hormone levels, reduce risk of allergy, lower the risk of cardiovascular disease, regulate moods and reduce stress hormone levels, lower cholesterol level, and reduce risk of colon cancer. So these are the various health benefits associated with the prebiotics. Here you can see the various health benefits of prebiotics. Modulate immune system, interact with gut microbiota, produce organic acid, colonization resistance, improve barrier function, probiotic host interactions. Small molecules are produced with the systemic effects and produce the enzymes. Some good prebiotic foods are the legumes, beans, peas, oats, bananas and berries, Jerusalem artichokes, asparagus, garlic, onions, chicory root, barley, apples, cocoa, flax seeds, wheat bran, and seaweed. What is the mechanism of probiotic action? So probiotics and their metabolic products exert beneficial effects through various mechanisms. One is the luminal microecology, they will affect and modulation of immune function, enhancement of gut barrier function. So in broad terms, the gut commensal bacteria are primary stimulus for normal mucosal immune system development, response, and homeostasis. Not only this one, they have pattern recognition receptors, particularly toll-like receptors and not proteins. They provide direct pathway for bacteria to influence the immune responses of antigen-presenting cells. And again, they interact and suppresses the growth, attachment, and invasion of the potential pathogens. This suppression either occurs directly through the secretion of antimicrobial peptides or through stimulation of host production of protective substances. So these are the various mechanisms. So in this picture, you can observe various mechanisms of probiotics. Here, first you can see the first and foremost step is the colonization. So these probiotic bacteria, they attach to the epithelial cells and they start producing the biofilm formation. So biofilm is nothing but a group of microorganisms attached together and produces a protective layer in that surrounding environment that is called exopolysaccharide. This is called biofilm formation. And this biofilm formation occurs through the quorum sensing molecules. Those are the signaling molecules um, uh, produced by each and every organism, coordinates together and produces the biofilm formation. So first and foremost step is the colonization. Then immune modulation. So here humoral immune response. So that means whatever the pathogens are there, those are detected by the host system and starts producing the immunoglobulin A. So this particular probiotic organisms, they trigger or activate the humoral immune response. So in this response, the pathogenic bacteria are digested by the lysozyme enzymes, or these pathogenic bacteria are detected by these immunoglobulins and neutralizes the pathogenic components. And third one is the antimicrobial activity. So whatever the probiotic organisms are there, those probiotic organisms, they produce bacteriocins, nothing but antimicrobial peptides. So these peptides, they kill the pathogenic organisms present on the surface of epithelial layer. And next, decreased luminal pH. So these probiotic organisms, they produce very short chain fatty acids and then lactic acid. So because of this acids production, the pH of the luminal will be decreased. Due to this low pH, the pathogenic organisms, they are unable to survive in this environment. So like this, the probiotic organisms creates the acidic pH environment and kills the pathogens. Then competition for nutrients. So not only this, the beneficial bacteria, they compete with the pathogenic bacteria for nutrients and they eliminate these pathogenic microorganisms. So here in the immune process, they starts producing various short chain fatty acids, activates the dendritic cells. These dendritic cells activates the navy T cell. The T cell starts producing the T helper cells and T cytotoxic cells. And this cells, they produce the cytokines and they eliminate the pathogen molecules. And in another way, they activates the B cells and these plasma cells, they starts producing the immunoglobulins. Those immunoglobulins neutralizes the pathogens. So this is the overview of it, probiotics and their mechanism of action in the host system. So here you can see probiotics enhance mucosal barrier function, stimulates the mucus production, down-regulate the inflammatory responses. And in addition to live microorganisms, the secreted products of probiotics and probiotic DNA alone can affect the immune function. So the molecular mechanisms governing the biological effects of probiotics are in the area of intense scientific investigation. Better understanding of these mechanisms will lead to more rational selection of single combination of probiotics as well as more targeted and effective probiotic therapies. So based on these mechanisms, you can choose the required strain for your product and you can develop the probiotic therapies. So this is another way of probiotic acting in innate immunity as well as the adaptive immunity. Thank you.